Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. We had some overnight showers and storms, a little bit of isolated severe weather, and still seeing some rain this morning. Most of the rain is right in here. There are a couple of showers in here and then a little bit of rain off to the southeast, but let's say the majority of the rain is right in here, and that's going to be pushing east-southeast. So the southern and western half of the area have the better chances of rain today. The northern and eastern areas have the lowest chance of rain, the farther northeast that you go. In fact, these areas did not get much rain last night either once you get northeast of about Petersburg and Albion there. So looking ahead to today, we'll still see some showers and isolated thunder this morning. Less of a chance as we get into the afternoon, and some sun will start to come out. But out west, the clouds could be pretty stubborn today. This is where your coolest temperatures are going to be. Warmer the farther east you go. But that north wind's going to keep cool air in place here behind the cold front that came through last night and early this morning. We're going to see some unusually cool air ahead. Heading into tonight, clouds kind of building back in and eventually some showers. Once again, the focus for the better chances of rain over the southern and western half of the area. Some of this continues tomorrow morning and then less of a chance tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, maybe some partial clearing, but again, some areas will see some stubborn clouds and still a chance of rain as we get towards early on Saturday morning. Highs today, it's going to be a struggle. Temperatures mid to upper 60s and low to mid 70s, very cool out west. I will mention just real quick here, Hastings, the record cold high temperature for today is 74 degrees. We were at 72 earlier this morning, I believe. It was 71, 72 degrees, somewhere in there in Hastings earlier this morning, but that's below the 74 degrees. So as long as we stay below 74 today, we're going to break a record for the record coldest high temperature ever on this date, August 8th here in Hastings. So we could see these in the next couple of days, some record cold highs, especially as you go out west here. I'm not sure of all the numbers here because they're a little harder to find, but yeah, it looks like we could see just some very cool weather the next couple of days. Tonight, look at this, fall-like temperatures tomorrow morning, upper 40s and low to mid 50s for lows. Another very cool day tomorrow. More sun in the east and the northeast here. Low to mid 70s here, but thicker clouds the farther west you go. Low to mid 60s for highs, where those clouds are going to be stubborn. Mostly 50s tomorrow night into Saturday morning. Another cool start to our day. Maybe open up some of the windows as long as it's not raining on you anyway. And then looking ahead to Saturday, another cool day. Highs in the upper 60s and 70s. A notch up at least from Thursday and Friday, but still pretty cool out there. We're going to keep those below average temperatures going for a little while through the weekend at least. After today, still chances of rain and isolated thunderstorms, especially as we start to warm up. Maybe a little more thunder and lightning here, but these chances are not great. They're after today, mostly just 20 and 30% chances. Maybe a little bit better chance in here early Monday morning, and then slight chances again down the road. But I will mention, again, that we will spend a lot more time dry than we will wet over the next 7 days, and we probably won't get a lot of rainfall out of this here. Chances are greatest during the late night, after midnight, when I say late night, and early morning hours. So midnight to noon, better chances than later in the day, the way it looks right now on most of those days. Looking long range, it does continue to warm up next week as we get towards the end of the week here, back into the mid 80s. This is maybe a little cooler than I'm thinking here. I think there's certainly a possibility we could be back up into the upper 80s to near 90 during the second half of next week. We'll see how it plays out right now, but as of right now, forecast miles kind of taking us into the mid 80s. North Platte, again, very cool the next couple of days. A decent chance of rain. You're already seeing it right now as of the time I'm talking. So some showers, especially this morning, less of a chance this afternoon. But more of those off and on chances, just like the Tri-Cities. Maybe a little bit better chance towards Sunday and Sunday night. And temperatures do start to warm up a little bit Sunday and then beyond back into the 80s. And as you look long range, we will start to see those temperatures well into the 80s, maybe nearing 90, but well into the 80s during the second half of next week. And in fact, the Climate Prediction Center, as we look towards Thursday and beyond, towards the following Wednesday, so really the third week of August is what we call it here, looking to be likely above average, especially to our south, but even here, some of that dome of heat's going to build in just a bit, kind of on the edge between near to slightly above average precipitation as we look towards that third week of August as well. As we'll keep several off and on chances. Most of these chances are not great, but there are chances. One of the better chances is going to come again later on Sunday night and a Monday morning. But we've got other chances down the road here. It's just, I don't think we're going to see copious amounts of rain in most spots. That's the European model, by the way. GFS model here. Again, you're going to see there are several chances of rain. One of the better chances there Sunday night and a Monday morning. But there will be other chances down the road. So it's a somewhat active weather pattern that will continue. Temperature-wise, as we look at the national temperatures here over the next 7 to 10 days, again, here comes the cooler air invading for the next several days here. And then that heat starts to gradually build in next week here. Yesterday, it was really building that dome of heat back in. Let's see, let's compare it to today. Again, it builds it back in. I think, like I said, by the end of next week and into that following weekend, I think especially, that's where we start to see some of that heat really try to build in just a bit here. So anyway, GFS model, I will show you real quick. I haven't looked at it yet this morning, so with the GFS, we're going to have to stop and wait and let some of the information, the data kind of come in. It takes a little time. See there? You can see it's a little choppy there. It's kind of, for some reason it does this. I don't know why. It doesn't like me very much maybe, but again, you can see the next several days. We've got the cool air that's going to be around, but that heat dome's not too far to the west and southwest, and it's going to try to build in as next week goes on. And I think as we get towards the latter half of next week, the GFS is a little more aggressive with the heat, but it does look like it's going to start to warm up a little bit for the second half of next week here. So heat building, although maybe there's a little cool down that comes in next Friday or Saturday there before the heat tries to build back in. But you can see cool air is not too far to our north right there, so that may try to eventually swing in here. We'll see. That'll be interesting to see if that plays out like that. So really, I don't want to focus too much on the long range because there is a lot going on just in the next few days, but enjoy the fall weather. I am looking forward to it. I know my colleague Alyssa Harrington is not. She loves summer heat. I do not. I love fall weather, so I am looking forward to these next 3 or 4 days of cool, pleasant weather, a few showers. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for football. I'm ready for volleyball. I hope you are as well. If not, hey, at least it's a little early taste of fall for you. Anyway, with that, I'm going to let you all go for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Thursday morning. I'll see you back on Friday with all the latest. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.